percentages of amounts. Let's start off easy with 15% of 40. Firstly, we will have to find 10%. This is very easy. All we have to do is do 40 divided by 10. And we do this because 10% is actually 1/10. So 40 divided by 10 would be 4. Now, all we have to find is 5%. And as 5 is half of 10, then 2 is half of 4. So now we just add 10%, add 5%. So 4 add 2, which is 6. So 15% of 40 is 6. Now, let's move on to something a little trickier. 35% of 120. As you can see, I didn't put of, I put a times. This means of. So it's still 35% of 120. So let's find 10% again. This would be 12. Now, we have 35, so we need to find 3 more 10s. So we simply times 12 by 3, which gives us 36. Now, we have to find 5%. All we do is half 10%, or 12. So this is 6. Now we add the numbers together, which gives us 42. Now, let's move on to something else. 95% of 80. As you can see, we're only 5% off from 100%. So, I find 10%, which is 8, and then half it, which is 4. This is 5%. So all I have to do is 4 take away from 80. This would be 76. Now, for our final sum, let's do 55% of 60. Now, we are 5% above from halfway. So let's find half of 60. This is 30, as we have divided 60 by 2. Now, we have to divide 50 by 10 to get 5. And 30 divided by 10, which will give us 3. Now we simply add the numbers, which will give us 33. And there we have it. Thanks for watching.